Okay, so now we know how to make text with both labels and numbers, but a lot of times when you're doing games, you want to be able to update. For example, if you have text that's keeping track of the score, or if you have a timer, you want to be able to change the numbers, or maybe change the text even. As your game progresses. So how do you update things? Well, let's say if we wanted to, let's make ourselves a number and a label instance variable. I'll make a private int number and a private int label, okay, and what we could do is actually right here in our constructor we could say this label equals label and this number equals number, and we could make let's see, set the label for the text. We can have a set label, string label, and say this label equals label. Okay, so we have a way of setting the label. We have a way of setting the number. Okay, so now we have a way of setting, and we might as well stick in also, we might want to be able to get these values too, right? Public, that's what the label is, a string, remember. Let's say return label and something to get the number. Okay, compile that. Oh, to say found a string but expected int. What did I do? Oh, this is supposed to be a string, isn't it? Okay. So now we have a way of setting the number and the label values for the instance variables. So let's see, and it compiles okay. Let's compile the whole thing here. Let's get rid of these guys for a second. And so now let's make a new string. Let's say okay, so now my score is 87. So let's say I want to update the score to be 101. Oh wait, Before I do that, let's check the get number. So when I say get number, it gets 87. And when I say get label, it gets score. And if I inspect this guy, we can see the number is 87, the score is score. It's got some other stuff in there. So now let's try setting the number to 128 and see what happens. Okay, nothing's changed here. Let's see if we inspect it. If we say, let's say get number. Now it says it's 128. If we inspect it, yep, it's 128. So what's going on here? Why isn't this changed? Well, let's see. When we change the value of the number, there's nothing telling us to redraw this guy. So what we need is some kind of an update method. In fact, what I'll do is make it private. Basically, what we need is all of this stuff. I think that should be it. So if I say update here, pull out all of this. I'm going to do a cut and a paste. Compile. So now I'm still doing all this stuff in my constructor, but what I'd also like to do is do this again in my update. You know what I think I'll do though is, rather than so what I'm thinking is, like every time I do a set label, what I'd like to do is, go in and say update here, and when I set the number, say update here. So then it'll actually redraw all the stuff. But what I'm thinking is, I have this Greenfoot image thing here. I really if I do this and before I do the update, I'm just going to immediately set the image to that, because then what I can do is, here, every time I do an update, I can use getImage, because getImage is a method that every actor has. So whenever you set the image of an actor, in fact, yeah, I could just do this. There we go. So now I'm setting the image to this new Greenfoot image, and then whenever I want to reference that particular image, I can just say get image, and that'll get it back for me. So now when I update, when I set the number, that should because I'm calling update in here and update in here, that should make things work the way I want. Let's see. So I'll stick in some text here that says, we'll do score again. Score 87. Okay. And now if I say set number to 128, ooh, we're almost there, but look, it wrote over that stuff. So there's something else we need to add in here. We need to say, in our update method, we need to clear out the image before we write to it. So I'll say image.clear, compile that, compile, put my score,
Hey Mario, this is a pretty
89 this time. Score 89. And now, when I say set number to 128, it rewrites it, or if I want to change the label and make it say time spent, and there it is. Okay, so that's how we make a piece of text that you can update.